Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dia about to react to this video by Omizi. It's titled Lala Just Proved Why Female Streamers Fell Off. Damn. Damn. Okay, let's see what's going on. I've definitely seen her in a few videos, and I knew she was involved in the streaming world. But yeah, let's see what's going on and why female streamers struggle so much in this space. Let's watch.
I feel like a lot of men come together on Twitch and they do things together.
I feel like they box out the girls they're not sleeping with. I'll say.
Yeah, and like
if you're not giving up, you probably are a little gay. That I don't care.
Yeah, no, they say it all.
If girls did certain things that men did on Twitch, they would be far more canceled. I feel like if we're not flirting or playing the part with men.
This is so fucking valid and so true. You don't know how many really popular YouTubers, streamers have reached out to me over the years, way bigger than me, okay? Trying to make it seem like they were being cool and friendly. Some even followed me, some I followed back, and we were being friendly until it got to a point where I'm like, no, this nigga on some weird shit, talking about, oh, let's meet up here and you can fly out here, and I'm just like, nah, it's not giving that. And then they would unfollow me, stop talking to me. And I'm like, okay, it's clear what you were after. You wasn't trying to collab, or you wasn't trying to be on no business shit or old content shit. You trying to be weird. You're trying to be on some weird shit, but when you see I'm not with it, it's like, all right, well, fuck you. And it's like they don't want to be cool with me anymore. But it's like, oh, this is what you was really on this whole time. Niggas be being weird. This is why I stay in my little space, my little bubble. Listen, I don't need y'all to try to grow and get bigger. That's not a priority of mine. I'm making great money. I'm good over here. I don't need to try to sell out for, some extra trinkets because you trying to fuck or you trying to expose me or maybe exploit me or make me look stupid. I don't know. Because there's this one, I've talked about this before. I ain't never said who it was. Don't be guessing in the comments being messy either. I'm going to block you. But there's this one guy who, this was like years ago, by the way. This is like, I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago, something like that. But it was this guy who would basically collab with women a lot. And it would just be real sleazy type content. And he's like, oh yeah, let's link up and da-da. And I'm like, no. Because you're trying to make me look stupid or you're trying to use me for like sleazy type content at my expense and making me look crazy so that you can, keep building up your platform. And he was really popular too. And he's still popular. But it's like, yeah, no, I wasn't with that. And then, yeah, he just stopped talking to me and stopped fucking with me. So I'm like, yeah, you was trying to play me. So, yeah, it gets very, very shady in these content streets. So y'all always be like, I'm collab with this person. You and such and such should do this. Fuck these people. They be real weird. Y'all don't know the fucking half of it. Weird as fuck.
So hard. Like, even
it's especially when you're a woman. Let's be clear. I'm talking about being a woman in this space. It gets very weird. This is a boys club, okay? In a streaming space, YouTube space, this is a boys club. It is what it is. And yeah, they be on some weird shit. They either trying to fuck you or they're trying to exploit you and use you. Like, think of also like the Fresh and Fit niggas. They would have all those women come onto their streams just to try to embarrass them and make them look stupid. Just, for their own gain and own popularity. Like, a lot of these niggas be doing real weird shit.
And I'm watching from like an outside perspective. Like, even with y'all collabs, it's not flirty and sexy and what they want to see. It's not interesting.
Oh yeah, I don't want to watch. It's not interesting. They want to, like, people really live through it, especially like Twitch live content, because it's easier to get invested in people and really feel like you know them, which has its pros and cons. But at the end of the day, you don't really know everyone.
Boy, those are some wild claims right there. Over the past year, we've made quite a few videos on the plight of the female streamer. And at the end of every single video, we've given some sort of advice that we thought would probably push people into a more positive direction. But honestly, month in and month out, event in and event out, moment in, moment out, we constantly see female streamers fall back into those bad habits. At the beginning of the year, a lot of the female streamers sought down the path of changing the trajectory for them and their futures forever by doing something that a lot of people didn't think they would do. See, at Streamer University, a lot of them started to click up and connect with one another, saying that they would form new unions and, create content groups and collaborate more and vow against the men.
But also, whether I'm single or not single, I don't feel like that has a difference on my content or career, because like I said, like I'm very focused on the girl content. So guys have asked me to collab, but if I don't see a purpose or benefit in it for me, then it's a no, because most of the time it's just the same little thing, like the little fake flirting, the dirty macking, and I just felt like, how am I benefiting from this? Right. I'm not. So that was why my decision was my decision.
And it was seemingly working. Like, I saw a bunch of people get used last year or in years past as just props for content creation and stream to only be benefited by the guys. You know, the community would turn on them after they said something that they didn't like or decided not to come on stream, or even go on one stream with this guy, another stream with this guy. Now they're classified as some ball that's getting passed around. So it was refreshing to see that a lot of the women streamers decided to collaborate with each other. Whether it was Zoe and India, Lala and Raya, Emily and Senna, whatever the case may be, the girl power felt like a scene in a Marvel movie where everybody's coming together under the power of womanhood. But then, like a moth to a flame, they reverted back to their tendencies and their ways. Now, I get it. There's a lot more motion. There's a lot more views. There's a lot more clout. There's a lot more everything that comes with collaborating with men. But there's also the bad sides of collaborating with men. And even though they were starting to build a bubbling fan base, going the female-only route, you know, just staying with their niche, with their audience that they kind of cultivated with other people that looked like them, maybe it wasn't happening fast enough for them. Maybe they weren't popping off. I don't really know what the case is, but quickly and fastly this year, we saw a lot of the female streamers revert back to hanging out with the male streamers.
Marlon's asking if he can pull up. Yo, low key, I kind of want to do a stream with Marlon and Lacey. I hate to admit it, but Marlon and Lacey as a duo has been like one of the funniest duos in a while, and I don't understand how to explain it.
It's also sad because I feel like it's looking like some of these female streamers feel like they need the guys in order for people to watch. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna have you on because look, you're funny and you're gonna help entertain my audience. Be that entertainment yourself, girl. And I don't know her. I'm not saying she's not entertaining. I know her name, Sing. I've seen her like from clips and shit that I've reacted to. But I'm not familiar with her content at all. And I'm not familiar with her personality. So I'm not saying she's not entertaining. But she shouldn't feel like, I need to bring them on for entertainment purposes.
They are like, Marlon and Lacey are literally like the perfect couple, I think.
Hello?
They're the perfect couple. They're really good. They're such a good duo. Dude, I clicked on Marlon's stream yesterday and I watched them get like yelled at by like some guy in New York, and he was like trying to fight Lacey, and then he turned and started flirting with Marlon while he was trying to fight him. It made no sense. Like, it actually made no sense, but it was really funny to watch because I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was so crazy. So I actually want them to come on here and do a stream.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with women and men collaborating. Like, on the surface level, them doing that shouldn't be anything crazy. If I go out and get some ice cream and I have a woman friend, I should be able to get ice cream with them. If I'm doing, I don't know, some sort of mixed co-ed type of basketball game,
it shouldn't be a problem. But the issue is, it is a problem. A lot of things shouldn't be an issue. You know, because I agree. It should be, you know, a non-issue for you to collab with some of your male friends or people that you're actually cool with. But it's what comes along with that starts to become problematic. And then you start thinking that these niggas is your friends. You thinking y'all cool, but really, they not really cool with you like that. They don't look at you like that. They probably just waiting for the opportunity to fuck or to use you for their benefit. So it's like, this isn't a real friendship. So that's where the problem lies.
I want to get a woman involved in the basketball game, and somebody else has their 2v2 team with a woman, and we can play basketball. Like, all that stuff should be in bounds. And I think in other types of content, for the most part, this is okay. But for whatever reason in streamer land, it always goes to relationships. It always goes to the parasocial aspect. It always goes to shipping, and it just creates for the most toxic environment. So when female streamers this year started to
that part too. Because not only is it toxic as far as the dynamic between you and the nigga, but also the audience gets super toxic as well.
The collaborating with the...
Even when I'm just reacting to people like, oh, D, I ship you and such, and I can see y'all. I'm like, what? Like, people are real weird like that too.
Men, you know, the shipping conversations ran rampant.
It's so weird.
Jay is with Lala. DDG is with India or Wendy. I'm not really sure. That's his opinion. Silky is with Raya. Jason is with Sakura. Ron got his girlfriend. Adapt got Tara. Max got his girlfriend. Lacey's with Darla. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. Rage got Cinna.
That's crazy.
And I got Martha, right? Now, I'm not saying I'm cuffed, but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? That's Martha. You know what I'm saying? Mi Martha. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out, okay? No, I'm not. That doesn't mean we're together. We're not cuffed. We're not none of that. We are friends trying to get to know each other, okay?
And don't get me wrong, I think that everybody sees the benefits of doing these fake Twitch relationships, getting together with people, etc., etc. Hell, even to this day, female streamers talk about how one of the cheat codes to growing in this industry for them is by basically being in a relationship. You know, finding a guy, doing your little flirty stuff, and getting a bunch of clips off.
Yo, I'm looking for somebody. Listen up. I want to become famous on Twitch. I'm looking for somebody like another streamer who wants to do collab streams, and we act like we girlfriend and boyfriend, like Marlon and Marta or DDG and India. Who wants to be my PR fake relationship boyfriend for likes and views?
But I guess I gotta give the final warning that I'm ever gonna give about this situation again and let these people know, hey, ladies, this is not going to work out in your best favor and best interest. We've seen time and time again in which doing this relationship content, this sexualized content, this nasty type of content is not working out for the women long term. If we think about all the big women streamers that have been out in the past 2 years, how many of them can we say are really going into 2026 with us and have built a core audience and fan base in 2025 and beyond? I think Senna, Extra Emily, it kind of gets hard to name some of these people, but everybody else named in these videos,
what's
like
the black girl
name?
The one that's so weird?
Of the world,
yeah,
hell, even that Chloe woman who would go to Walmart and ask people what's better, Black History Month or Martin Luther King. Yeah, remember when she started streaming? All of these women are gone now. All the women from Streamer U, all the women from Blackboy Max's Love Show,
like they don't stream at all.
Where are any of the women from DDG's That's My Ball Show? Where are all these women right now? The parasocial epidemic has basically crucified a lot of these female streamers' careers over the past year. Literal narratives built up off the internet based off of how this woman feels about this man, how this man feels about this woman, how this woman feels about this woman dealing with this man. It is actually crazy. Every time I doom scroll on TikTok, I get a think piece about the psychology of India Love or Zoe Spencer or Senna or whatever woman is seen next to whatever great celebrity man. And especially when one woman is with a singular man for a week or two appearing in their content and the next week they're with somebody else, the wheels fall off. Right now, Blackboy Max's girlfriend is getting drugged through the mud because she used to do stuff on Silky Stream, which shouldn't really even be a problem, but the way that the community at large treats these women content creators, or hell, just these women in general on this side of the internet is a bit crazy. They literally can't even have friends without people shipping them.
Would you date Asian?
No, we're friends. Like, we've never had any romantic interest. We've always been friends.
I was like, I thought y'all were dating.
No. But, like, we've always been really good. Like, that's my...
They played into that, though, and pretended that they were...
Me, you know what I mean?
Friends.
Or that they were working on something.
Like, when he met me, it kind of sucked because everyone was like, oh my god, they're dating. And, like, it's like that with me with, like, a lot of guys. Like, I can't have a guy friend that I have a really good chemistry with because if I do, everybody's like, oh, she's fucking him. And I'm like, I wish...
You can't complain about that, though, when you're leaning into it. I have 1000% seen clips from compilations where she's leaning into it and they're, like, playfully acting like, oh, we got something going on. So you can't be like, oh, it sucks that people think that.
That I was really just going out all crazy like people accuse me of, but I'm just not doing that.
Well, I wish you were doing
Well, no, I don't wish it, but you know what I mean? Okay. Like, if I was living that life, then cool, accuse me all that stuff, but I'm not out here doing that.
I feel like a lot of men come together on Twitch and they do things together. They even just...
I feel like they bounce out the girls they're not sleeping with. I'll say that.
Yeah, and like...
If you're not giving up pussy, you probably are a little gated.
I feel like Lala was on the right path there, but then we diverted to the sexual conversation. While I do feel as if there potentially is some validity to that, the conversation about collaborating with men is already going to put you in relationship content, so it's a lose-lose anyway. What I do want to see happen more, but I'm just not seeing it, is female content creators sticking together. Even through the low views, even through the not a lot of motion, even through the trial and error. If it means that you got to miss out on a cool event, you got to miss out on a cool event. I know it's been talked about before, but I've yet to see any sort of stream or collab group that is women-led be propped up yet. And we had the emergence of a new content creation group this year like Capaholics. But what about the Womanholics? When are they going to pop up? It also doesn't do anybody any justice when these content creators that are...
I agree. The only thing I ever heard of was the fucking Bop House. It was so fucking sad. Girls in porn or on OnlyFans coming into a house together. I don't even know if that actually, happened. But that's the only thing I heard about. It should be a all women group.
Attacking each other on the TL. It only fuels certain narratives. And I'm not even necessarily saying these are good narratives, but it's fueling those narratives 1000%. Remember last week when people ran around with this narrative that cooking with Kaya went broke?
Oh yeah, I reacted to this. And I said in that video though, I'm like, we don't even have any receipts. Like, what is this? People were sending me the video to react to, and I just skimmed through it and was like, okay, let's see what it's about, and I reacted to it. But when I got through it, I'm like, wait, this don't seem like it's valid at all. So I said that in the vid. And even in the vid, he even acknowledged that she said that it wasn't true. But I'm like, y'all are kind of fueling this narrative.
There was a quote running around saying, I went from making so much money to struggling in every way, and I just hate that the truth is we're all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from severe financial hardship. That shit is unreal for me. Now, I don't know who needs to say this, but that was a fake tweet from a fake account. You literally got AI'd if you ran around with that narrative. And instead of backing her and not bashing her, you would think that the female streaming community would step up at that point, champion her, validate the claim or not, or see what's going on. But the reality is that...
I don't think that works with her, though, because there's been multiple videos where I've talked about this. Well, not multiple, maybe like 1 or 2 when I was reacting to content. But she's been very male-centered, so she's not giving a girl's girl. Like, she basically, again, I'm not getting into the details of that because I don't really care. But yeah, this is not somebody that I would expect other women to champion for. And not saying they have to have a problem with her or anything like that, but if I was a popular streamer, a woman, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm about to stand up for cooking with Kaya. No.
They turn their back on her. You even had some female streamers coming out giving this advice for her as if it was needed or asked for.
If you really going broke, let me say, all you gotta do is ask people to stream you to collab. They gonna collab with you. I will collab with you. All you gotta do is pop up your stream, title it, Going Broke, and get up there and just start talking. I promise you niggas is gonna join because you just getting there, hit the shade room with that shit. Go ahead, do some promos, some story promos. Cooking with Kaya. You about to piss me the fuck off.
What's wrong with this? I gave advice too before I saw that, the tweet was fake and there was not much validity to what they were claiming. I was like, yeah, I don't see why she didn't flip her popularity unless she could have sold like fucking cookbooks or something, merch, fucking seasonings, anything. I don't think there's nothing wrong to give advice. Shit, that's the best people could do. Nobody about to be out in the streets fucking protesting for cooking with Kaya, who was saying, I'm gonna take your man, fuck you hoes. And again, I already talked about the details of that. I'm not getting to that.
Because why the fuck you ain't make no motherfucking culinary aprons and shit and sell them?
Aprons?
You really finna piss me off. Why you ain't make no YouTube channel where niggas paid you?
Oh my god. Brother.
Not broke.
Brother.
Instead of actually supporting her there in that moment, she actually fueled the fire in the narrative by giving her this unsolicited advice publicly on the internet. I'm pretty sure you could have reached out to her, gang, instead of bashing her with all the rest of the people on the internet.
How is that bashing her?
Collaborate just fall through throughout the year. I remember Wendy Ortiz saying that she wanted to put together a sleepover for all the female streamers, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen.
Yes, I want to invite every single girl to do like a little sleepover.
That would be cute.
Like, yeah, Sakura, Emily, Vanilla, QT, Emeru, Peika, KDB, Lala, India, Nina, Evan, Pokimane, Brooklyn, every single girl, even the ones I didn't name.
You guys know one of my first sub goals was like the streamer girl game night sleepover, and too many people are doing that now. So I think that's a better idea for me, and that's more fitting
where
for
I have
me.
a podcast, we can be like there.
Yes, everyone can have their own segment. Seven could do that.
That is also the problem too. Women are very catty. They're very catty. And they get competitive in spaces like this, so that kind of holds us back as well if we're gonna keep it 1,000. Because why are you throwing shade at her if she's saying that, oh, we should do the sleepover? She's saying, that's my initial idea. Who gives a fuck whose idea it initially was? Just make it happen. What are we talking about?
Sister, come do a Pilates class for all the girls that are there. Y'all, that would be a great idea. Shout out to you because the wellness idea is cute.
Yeah, I love wellness retreat because we don't think about like mental health on social media.
No, we can talk about things that, oh my God, that's perfect. Y'all, when would be a good time to do this? It would have to be next year because it's coming into all the important holidays.
You see, instead of actually executing on this sleepover concept, the past couple of days, people have just been spending time dissecting, making sure that people weren't being shady or shaded, trying to figure out why this person wasn't on the list, that person on the list, and ultimately it's probably going to hold up the actual activity and festivities from participating.
Actually, we're going to add Raya because even if I beef with you, you're still a girl. At the end of the day, she's just a girl, huh?
She's trying to do a sleepover. She got like a list of mad girls, and then the comments. Click it. But where's Zoe? Zoe's not up there. You see, I'm not up there on her list. So why are you?
Let's see this. Why I ain't on the list and we beefing because fuck you, bitch. Why you ain't put me on the list, hoe? Like, it's just like, all right, it gets catty. Jesus.
Commenting, where is she?
But no, why isn't she on the list? I think that is kind of interesting. Like, Zoe is one of the, I don't know, most of these people on this fucking list. I know Zoe though. So.
Clearly she's not up there. Clearly she don't need to be up there. Clearly. So don't ask about me in comments. If you see, if you can already see I'm not there, why are you asking about me?
Now, I do think we're moving in the right direction with the sleepover and some of the more actions that like Senna and Emily and Imaru and some of the other content creators have been putting on recently. But there still seems to be levels of division and divide in the female content creator stratosphere. I'm not totally out on women jumping into the streaming sphere. Although I do believe that it is a male-dominated space, I do think that there's large audiences of women that are existing on other portions of the internet that would love this type of content. I'm just asking for them to put away the cattiness, the divides between this group of creators over here, this group of creators over here, and most importantly, put the men down. The men are not helping at all.
I agree. No, he ate that. He's not lying. It's not really elevating any of these ladies' careers. At most, y'all are getting some temporary exposure, but that comes with the fan base being weird and toxic and calling you hoes. And it's like, did that really elevate your own platform? Did they go and subscribe to you? No. So it's like, I don't see the point in that. So I hope there does become some type of unity in the female streamer space. I don't watch anybody stream, so I won't be tuning in. But, you know, if y'all watch streamers, hopefully you can tune into some female content over there. You know, I think that would be cool. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.